Alright, good afternoon. My name's CJ Monteith, and this is my leadership plan. So, the concept of being a leader was something that was super foreign to me just a couple of years ago. I always was under the impression that a leader was somebody who held a position. But over the last couple of years, I've taken on a bunch of different leadership roles and taken some leadership classes, and I've gained a new insight to what a leader is. And a leader is just simply someone who wants to make a positive change or a difference in the lives of others. So, just a little bit about myself. I grew up in Helena, Montana, with my younger sister, Sam, who is 4 years younger than me, and she just started college last year. And then, this is my mom. My mom has always been a really big, influential part of my life. She has always told me that I can do anything that I put my mind to, and I have a lot of potential. And this is my entire family, and this is an activity that we all enjoy doing. It kind of gets us away from everything. It's taking the horses into the wilderness, and just kind of some family bonding time. Next is my dog, Cooley. Cooley is my little ray of sunshine after a really long day. He'll go grab one of his toys and bring it over to me and just lay his head on me. I don't know, makes the entire day better. And lastly, I trained for triathlons, and I did my first one last year. And just doing triathlons really taught me a lot. It's taught me it taught me about drive and determination. And I mean, when you're halfway through a mile swim and your arms are just killing you, that's the only thing you have is just that determination to finish. And when you're done, it's such a rewarding feeling. And I've been able to apply that experience to other aspects of my life. So, my personal vision, I envision a world where HIV no longer exists and is globally eradicated. This vision has been something that I have thought of over the last few years while pursuing my degree in biology. I just find HIV to be a really interesting virus, just through its mechanisms that help it mutate and keep us from and that's what's preventing us from living here. So this kind of shows you the prevalence of HIV on the global scale. There's about 33 million people that are infected with HIV currently, and only about 7 million of those people are actually receiving antiretroviral therapy. And 7 million people that qualify for the antiretroviral drugs don't have access to those drugs. I mean, and just like in general, can you imagine a world that doesn't have HIV and it no longer poses a threat to mankind? And so some of my goals that are going to help me accomplish this overall vision. First, I want to become a physician's assistant. Become a physician's assistant is going to allow me to apply my biology background in a clinical setting. Next, and I would first aspire to be a healthcare professional. In 7th grade, when we did our dissection of a frog, just cutting the tissues open and seeing all the organs, that's kind of when I knew I was hooked, and I just had the yearning for more knowledge. And my next goal is to intern with the World Health Organization. I think interning with the World Health Organization is going to give me a lot of insight into some of the diseases that are currently present globally, and some diseases that are concurrent with HIV. Lastly, I want to be employed by a medical research team, and maybe someday even lead my own research team in the fight to find a cure for HIV. I want to be able to take my clinical knowledge and the knowledge that I gained during my internship with the World Health Organization and apply them in a lab setting to test some of the hypotheses that I might have formulated over those years. So my leadership brand and values are inspired by the patients which I will take care of someday, In the medical field, one must have a set of values which they practice medicine. When you're dealing with people, you must conduct yourself in a way that shows them that you genuinely care. So, if we look at this Venn diagram, and we just start with respect and emulate outwards, if you instill these into your practice as a medical professional, you can show a patient the genuinity of yourself. So, in conclusion, this is a quote by Harriet Tubman, and just to sum it up, if you have a passion for something, this is what's going to help fuel your drive to help better society. So, my passion for biology and my passion for the well-being of mankind is all the fuel I need to push me forward to accomplish these goals that I have set forth for myself. And so, I do believe within my lifetime there will be a cure for HIV. And so I thank you and for listening. And hope you don't do that.